Yes, yes. Hello, hello. I'm sorry for making you guys wait. Mark McGrath. The waiting is the hardest part. Yes, yes. Freaking. Oh, Tom Petty, the Heartbreakers. The waiting. I love that song. It's stuck in my head now because he typed it in the chat. It's got done over at Extreme Movie Show. Go check out the new episode of Thunderdome over there. It is Scarface versus the Return of the Jedi. Go over there and let us know which one you like the most in the comment section, because Rob and I will be taking the losers. Yes, and then even the losers will win sometime over there, because we're gonna have the losers of each round go against each other in the next round. So little brackets are going on there. Have some fun with that.
Just in time for well, not just in time. We're not there yet. We're
March Madness.
March Madness. Yeah. You said brackets. It's bracket season.
Yes. All right. So welcome back, guys. Hello, the Evil Black Cat, Undead Quinn, Jay, Maranya. What's going on, guys? Small week for me this week when it comes to comic books. Eric Green, go now. Leave the stream. Well, Eric, you better go now before I say goodbye. Go now. You're gonna make me cry.
Is my microphone not working?
No, we can hear you.
Okay. Undead Quinn says I got the wrong mic.
He wants you to have the actual microphone like this. I don't know.
He wants this. He wants this. Is this what you want?
That is a little louder. The other one sounds like you're in a tin can. But it's okay.
Hang on. Give me a second. Keep talking.
Keep talking. This is me talking.
How about this? Is that better?
Now it sounds like you're on a radio. Well,
Okay.
car phone. Whatever. Who cares? Zach is not. It's guys. Leave Zach alone. Quit bullying Zach. Okay. Seriously, guys. Be nice, my friend.
I'm here for y'all. I could be watching Guy Ritchie movies right now.
Honestly, I'd be joining you. I'd be like, screw this. I'm out of here. Just gonna watch Guy Ritchie movies. Heck yeah. All right.
All right, I'm not muted. I'm not muted. I can hear myself on the playback.
No, you weren't muted at all. They're just messing with you.
Well, how do I know you wouldn't be messing with me? It could be a conspiracy.
Because I've been nice to you this whole entire month.
That's right. It's very scary at this point. If you don't crack soon, I'm gonna call a psychiatrist for you.
I'm just gonna be nice to the point where I'm gonna be nice up to the point where it's not. Roadhouse.
It doesn't work on me. I've never seen Roadhouse. I don't intend to see the remake, so it doesn't work.
Well, no, I'm just saying that Patrick Swayze is like, why don't you guys be nice to the point where it's not?
I don't think I've ever seen a Patrick Swayze movie.
You've never seen Ghost or
No.
Dirty Dancing?
I know about. Oh no, I did see Dirty Dancing once. I did watch Dirty Dancing one time, and I know what Ghost is. Okay.
Yeah, Ghost was a very sad movie.
I just know because they reference it a lot in an episode of Community where they're all making.
That is probably the
faces.
most referenced movie and everything when it comes to Ghosts. Even Family Guy goes after it too.
Did Ghostbusters? Did they reference it? Or was Ghostbusters before Ghost?
No, but I'm pretty sure that someone has made satire with the Ghostbusters going after Patrick Swayze's Ghost.
Probably. I could see that.
Sketch.
MK, I don't get emotional unless there's a dog. If there's a dog, I will get emotional.
When the dog gets put down or shot or something.
Or How to Train Your Dragon, which is basically a dog movie.
You know what? We're going to watch Marley and Me.
No. F no. I've seen that movie 3 times. Never again.
Wait, how many times?
3 times.
Why would you watch it more than once? You know what happens.
Exactly. Well, the second time, I was like, I know what happens. It won't hit me. It still hits me. And then the third time I don't know why I did it the third time. I think it was like a family rule, and I couldn't overrule it. So
sadist.
Yeah, sadist. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, that's why I said never again. Never again. Not Air Bud either. Air Bud makes me... The first 3 Air Bud movies, something gets...
Does he die?
No, he doesn't die.
No.
But it's just dogs, man.
All right. I'm
anyway,
my number 4 for this week.
Wait, I thought you said you were getting 6 books. How are we on 4?
Or 5? Sorry, 5.
Okay.
I might. Well, it depends if I get my car fixed. I might not get any.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you gotta get your car fixed.
All right. Number 5 is Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. Honestly, I've just been having fun with this. More of a modern take on a character from the Golden Age. And she's basically taking down bad guys in the South American jungle, or country somewhere in South America. This country. She went to this nice boarding school, for rich kids stuff. They all know that she's the rich kid, but they don't know that she's basically Queen of the Jungle, basically like the female Tarzan. And she's taking down guys who are basically just trying to, I guess you could say that she's pretty much an environmentalist, taking down evil corporations, evil criminals, man, just trying to make a big buck by destroying the Amazon. But apart from all that crap, she's got, it's like, you ever watched the movie Beastmaster, where he has the two ferrets she talks to, and he has the bird stuff? She's got the freaking panther that she talks to. Then she's got the bird she communicates with. Just fun stuff like that. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't done this movie in modern days. They did Tarzan a couple years ago. Was it 4 years ago? 2016. Actually, wow, it was almost 8 years ago.
Was it really?
Almost.
God, I'm old.
2016, right? 2017.
Oh, 2016. Shoot. Yeah, that's 8 years ago. Yeah.
Jeez.
Man.
Right?
It's like dog years, man. Jeez. Feels it's like I was in high school almost.
Yeah. But the other thing that's going on there's a cult going around too. We don't know what the cult is, but we know that the kids are getting caught up in this cult. They're being hypnotized. Not only that, there's some kind of demonic possession going on with magic, dark magic. And she's going to go up against one of her former enemies. So, so honestly, like I said, looking forward to this.
Nice.
All right. Let's go to your number 5, sir.
My number 5. Okay, full disclosure, y'all. I have 5 books. I'm pulling 3. The other 2 I may or may not get. One I definitely am leaning a little bit more towards getting. The other 2 they piqued my interest. One of them
would say these are ones we're getting in a trade format when it's done.
Maybe. Well, I don't think one of them won't be in trade format. One of them is kind of dumb, but the cover attracted me, so that's why it's up here. I'm not buying it because all the pictures in it, I can Google. But yes, my number 5 is the cheesecakiest of cheesecake. It is Power Girl Uncovered. This is not a Leah Williams Power Girl story.
But that is a Wildwood cover.
This is a that cover. I don't care what you say. That's a titillating
cover.
That jacket looks great. She makes that jacket work. This is a collection of covers featuring Power Girl. I don't know if it's covers just from the Leah Williams run or if there's Jimmy Palmiotti or JSA Classifieds or whatever in there as well. But it's a collection of Power Girl covers. And, I mean, say what you want to about DC and how they, hide up a bunch of curves on a bunch of the modern artists. They're not doing that too much with Power Girl. I will give them credit for that. If you look at the Leah Williams Power Girl, the covers on that one, they don't hide the boobas.
This is horrific. This is supposed to be Michelle Pfeiffer.
It looks
like a crappy version of Michelle Pfeiffer from Batman Returns.
Looks like regular Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm just kidding.
It looks like Felicity with a haircut.
No, Felicity looks better than that. The Dan Mora, though. The Dan Mora is pretty good.
Not really a Power Girl. It looks more like a girl, but I don't want to say it's a Power Girl with that face, but
it works. It's all right.
Looks like he just got done playing Grand Theft Auto and took one of the
Power Girl and Grand Theft Auto. Yo, I want to play that version of Grand Theft Auto.
I was just saying, it looks like the pose and everything. Like she's supposed to be in a swimsuit, and just hold.
I will pay for that. Well, Mark, this is a collection of covers. So, what is that white one? Is that Okay, I thought it was Adam Hughes.
It's a foil
Joshua-
variant.
Okay. I don't hate it.
I mean, it focuses on the correct part, I guess.
Yeah, that is right. So anyway, I'm probably not going to pick it up. It's $6. That's the other thing. It's $6 for a collection of covers.
Pete Woods.
You know, there's great art in there, but to paraphrase RDV, why spend $6 when Google is free and I can find the same pictures in it?
Also, when was it 2016 when they started to give like all the girls pants?
Was that 2016?
I'm not sure when
they gave Supergirl pants like 3 or 4 seasons into her show. That was like what 2018.
But I mean, like Power Girl. I don't remember her ever having pants.
Power Girl had. I don't know. Power Girl didn't have pants in JSA. No, her suit didn't have pants. That might be post New 50. They might have given her pants in New 52 when they did like Earth 2, World's Finest, Huntress and Power Girl. I think they gave her pants there. And like every other crappy thing they did in Earth 2, they brought it over to mainline continuity.
Well, at least they haven't got rid of the boobs.
That's right. They kept the window.
I was telling.
There's this JSA fan group on Facebook that I'm part of. I never check it, rarely.
You're part of it.
But there's one guy. He was like trying to be all. You could tell some people's tones when you read the messages, and you could tell he was trying to be all like high and moral. Like, is there a reason Power Girl has that giant hole in her chest in the costume? And I was like, well, yeah. There's several. The most recent one is Leah Williams wrote, "It prevents boob sweat."
I always thought, I can't remember if I read it where I read this, but basically she felt like she didn't earn the symbol.
Yes, that was the main one. I want to say it was either Jeff Johns or it was Jimmy Palmiotti that wrote that. I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
Because she didn't feel worthy to have like the Superman or the House of L shield or some logo or something like that. Yeah. I liked that. I thought it was nice. Then no, Jeff Johns, what he did was Power Girl was like, shoot, guys run around here half dressed all the time. So what if I want to show off what I got?
Aquaman never wears a shirt.
That's true. Hawkman never wears a shirt. So
Hawkgirl doesn't wear a shirt. Wait, she does.
JSA by Jeff Johns, that Power Girl didn't care. She knew what she got and she was proud of it. That was the best kind.
The 2009 version of the run they had. He said, it's just
before 2009. This was like I think that run started in '99.
But even the 2009 run though, with the Nets with Amanda Connor and Jim Power and
a Power Girl. Okay.
Power Girl, yeah, 2009 run. Yeah, and she points out in there, she's like, I know it's the first thing guys, I used to get upset when guys stare at my boobs, but now I use it as a distraction to basically,
That's right. That's right.
To drop on them.
Yep. Also, Breen says she had pants back in the Justice League Europe days, so way back when.
No, but I don't know. I wasn't sure. I was just curious because if it feels like there's a lot of companies now they want to tame down the sexuality, so by giving them all pants, because why should women be in skirts? That's the meaning. This isn't the 1940s.
Hey, in a world where Starfire can't be in her bathing suit of a costume, the fact that Power Girl can still have her costume more or less is kind of astounding to me.
I'm surprised it's not called Power Dude yet. That's it.
Power Man is Luke Cage. No, it's not even Luke Cage. It's that other guy now.
You don't understand the joke. Power Dude. Like, pretty much they get rid of all the women and they only have guys left in the comics.
Yeah. There was a dude. It was like when Jeff Johns was writing Teen Titans in Titans East or whatever, there was a Power Boy. And he had like a similar hole in his chest too, but he had like chest hair in it. He was like some older teenager.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Wonder Man in the Earth 11, Wonder Woman, there's Wonder Man, the gender flipped. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Power Boy or Power. Anyway, we're getting too off track here.
I know that's what I get for starting off with
boobs
with Power Girl.
If you want to read about more boobs, go check out Mindy Walker, I think her name is
Wheeler.
I was gonna say weird, but I'm like, it didn't sound right. I love stupid Stranger Things. She's got a book out. She's putting out right now. It's called Boobs. Satire stuff. It's pretty cool. She's got really good art.
2 of the greatest things God ever created.
Boobs, not moobs.
Exactly. Boobs and dinosaurs.
Boobs and dinosaurs. What about boobs on dinosaurs, Zach?
No. Don't ruin it. There's 2 good things. They're better apart than they are together.
It's a dinosaur that's a Nazi and also has boobs. There you go.
No, the Nazis are the bad guys. Now, if it was a robot dinosaur, like a Mechagodzilla.
I don't know. The blonde-haired, blue-eyed girls were Nazis too as well.
Not all of them. Okay, move on.
All right.
Go to your
Moving
number
on.
4.
My number 4 for this week is a book I probably have to order from my other shop because my one shop does not order it.
Dang it, Jay. Mammosaurus.
The Agent number 2.
Oh, nice.
I like this one, the first issue.
I missed the first one.
Oh, you missed it? Okay. Well, she comes across a guy basically who has powers or abilities. And now she's basically caught in some kind of underground, conspiracy thing. She knows there's much more than meets the eye. She's always been able to trust her intuition, but this time it leads her into deeper waters than she was prepared for. When she bites off more than she can chew, she meets this guy named Sebastian, who's a member of the mysterious organization tasked with keeping and using arcane knowledge. He's the magic police. If somebody's using magic, they're not allowed to, and they don't want the public to know about it, they go in and kill you. It's kind of like what was it? In Twilight, the Vittori, or whatever it's called. They don't want. No, I forgot what they're called. Vittori.
Asking the wrong guy.
Anyway, the example was there's basically a group in order that doesn't want any people to know their existence, so they had their hitmen for that. And it sounds like we got people who are using magic, and they don't want the public to know about it. She is part of basically like a cop, or I think she's either detective or special agent. But anyway, and she was pursuing this guy. She knew there was going to be some kind of deal going on. They were pursuing the subway, but then the guy uses magic, and she's like, "What the hell?" And she gets transported to another part of the city. And like I said, it's kind of like Mission Impossible in a sense, high speed chase and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to it, and this is supposed to be a French comic, I guess, as well.
Interesting. I liked how the first cover had almost like a Jim Steranko homage or a Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. homage.
Yeah, they're still doing that.
Are they still? Oh, nice.
Yes.
Very cool.
So, like I said, I look forward to this.
If I can find the issue number 1, I wanted to try that one, and it just passed me by. There's that, and then there's that detective, that private eye husband and wife one that Breen was talking about.
I always forget about what that's called.
Yeah, something and something, but someone and someone. So that looks really cool, though. I like how they even had the little person up in the corner box on that one. Ablaze has been, you know what? Because they did the Barbarians book that I was reading. That did all those homage covers of super teams. So Ablaze has been on it with the homage covers. I gotta tip my hat to them. They've been pretty classy with the homage covers.
I haven't been reading many Ablaze books, so this is kind of cool for me. This might even be my first title for Ablaze. I can't remember if I've read anything else by them. If
you like Conan stuff, you should check out the Barbarians. I forgot what the full title was.
Was Ablaze doing the Cimmerian?
Cimmerian?
Was that Ablaze?
Was it Ablaze or Titan?
No, Titan is doing the Conan and Barbarian, but the Cimmerian.
It might have been Ablaze. It might have been. So, I'll have to check.
It sounds familiar. I'm sure we'll get yelled at in the chat, but
it is Ablaze. It is Ablaze that's doing the Cimmerian.
Hello to the 13 people watching. That's really kind of cool. See some double digits to this. They love us. They really love us.
Us. Me.
They love me.
This is the one night they know that I'm going to be here on time. They're like, we have to catch Zach. He's like the Sasquatch.
Well, that's why we don't have 18.
There we go. That's why. That's why. See, Undead Quinn backs us up. Says it was a blaze.
Cool. All right.
So, right on. All right, my number 4. This one I'm actually leaning towards getting. I fell out of this title for a while, but they have an annual coming up, and it looks actually kind of good. It's right there on the top. It's number 3. No, not that one. The other annual.
Okay. I was yeah, because and also I like the fact that World's Finest is in number 1 spot for the annuals. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Batman and Robin. So this is the third ongoing that Joshua Williamson is writing behind Superman and Green Arrow. I like the 1 or 2 issues that I started with, but then as I was like pruning down my pull list, it wasn't high enough ranking. I dropped it. But then I saw the annual. The synopsis looks pretty fun. Batman and Bruce and Damian, they go on like a camping trip, and they end up being hunted by all these bounty hunters and mercenaries. Like you look here on the cast list, there's Bloodsport, there's Roulette, there's Ambush Bug. That's almost an automatic sell for me.
Johnny Quick, though, I like that from Earth 3.
Johnny Quick is really obscure. Superwoman, you got some Earth 3 characters in there.
Did you watch Crisis on Infinite Earths animated movie yet?
No. I kind of want to, but at the same time, the animation just throws me off. I like the Crisis on 2 Earths movie. That one was good.
Well, I was going to say real quickly, if you watch the one with Jay Garrick, the flat where Barry Allen meets Jay Garrick,
the Justice Society of America.
Yeah, if you like that one,
was okay.
It's the same art style and it's the same iris.
They all have the same art style. Since Superman Man of Tomorrow, they've all had that same art.
And I'll just say, Barry finds himself on Earth 3 and runs into Johnny Quick.
I don't care about Barry anymore. I'm on the Wally West train.
I know, but when Barry's written well, I like Barry.
That's true. Good point. You have Howard Porter doing the art on this. Has he been doing the art so far on the series? I don't recall.
I don't know, but
let me see. I don't think he has been. No, it's been somebody else. The previous 5 issues.
Probably.
But yeah, it looks like a nice little one-shot. Bruce and Damian go camping. They end up fighting bounty hunters and mercenaries. So it looks pretty fun. There's a really good chance I may end up buying this.
If they're in the middle of the jungle, I want them to be hunted by Deathstroke and Bloodsport and having or even Deadshot, having I want a real challenge.
Maybe, but here's the thing: Deathstroke and Deadshot, they're almost getting to that overused point, like Deadpool used to be at Marvel. It's like, mercenary.
Honestly, I don't.
DC's got a lot of mercenaries.
I don't feel that because again, I don't read every single Batman story that comes out in every single title. Yeah. So I don't get that, where they're overused. I would say Joker is probably overused more than anybody else.
That's true. Him and Harley Quinn, definitely. But Deathstroke, if he's there for Robin, sure. But I'm kind of tired of seeing Deathstroke as a Batman villain. People think he's a Batman villain.
I want him as a Robin villain. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, exactly. He's had his rivalry with Dick. Let him have this new rivalry with Damian. I think that'd be really cool.
He did in the movies. He had an animated movie. He was with Damian.
Really? Deathstroke?
Yeah, Deathstroke and Damian, because Deathstroke wanted to take over he would take over the League of Assassins, but
is that the Bad Blood movie?
Yeah,
I missed that one. Okay.
I think that was Gotcha. Anyway,
well, yeah, this does look like fun. It's $6. It's an annual, so maybe that's why it's that extra $1 or so. I like the title, "The Most Dangerous Road Trip," because man is the most dangerous.
Also,
game.
It's funny you mentioned that Cameron ripping off people. I wonder if Cameron ripped off DC with the Terminator, because Deathstroke was called the Terminator before Terminator came out.
The Terminator. When did the Terminator when did that movie come out?
1984.
When did Deathstroke make his first appearance? 1980.
Oh. Deathstroke the Terminator was called.
Interesting.
Issue 2 of New Teen Titans.
Interesting.
So I always wondered that. It's like, really? You just steal the name? But anyway, like I said, I kind of like this. If they're in the middle of a jungle like this looks cool. But remember, covers are always deceiving.
Well, that's Howard Porter on the cover. So
No, but I meant as far as the story takes place, it says it's a camping trip. So like, are they camping in the middle of South America, or are they camping like in like where's camping?
Bruce. If anyone can go camping in South America, it'd be Bruce.
Deep in the Amazon, we're going camping.
Why not? But I do like how the same artist that did the cover is the interior artist. I always appreciate that. And I like
price is I'm not a fan of.
$6 for a 44-page annual. We'll see. Maybe I'll have it Thursday. Maybe I won't. The odds are leaning that I will, because I like to support Josh Williamson. That guy is doing some really good work with Superman and Green Arrow and Energon Universe stuff. So,
alrighty. And this is
after the popularity of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, DC had to drop Terminator from the title because probably people were seeing Deathstroke the Terminator, and they might have thought that it would be Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator, and be disappointed.
I would have said no. Said screw you, Cameron.
Yeah, screw you, James Cameron, maker of the greatest action movie of all time. Just T2.
Imagine
one of the greatest action movies.
The Terminator. We'll call it the Annihilator.
The Annihilator. Yeah. Doesn't have the same zing to it.
All right. So my number 3 is a series. I just having fun with it. And it's Local Man, number 9.
Number 9.
Wow, we're on issue 9. It's been almost been a year.
That's wild.
Yep. Basically left off. There's this Jack found out, or he's about to find out that his ex-girlfriend, who is actually married to the town cop, sheriff, who hates his guts, but they're forced to work. They're working together on this case because this girl's abducted. And people are being murdered. His ex-girlfriend basically made a deal with one of the peoples, and there's supposed to be these teen heroes that came in, and they're like, something happened with the teen heroes, and there's this girl basically who was able to control water, her powers. I forget what her actual name was, her superhero name was. But it seems like she didn't die like all the other ones were basically executed. So she somehow survived, and now she's basically just murdering people. I don't know if she has all her faculties or whatever, but I like the fact that this is also a flip book. So not only do we get a story in current, but it also goes back to the 90s. I'd say so, as far as back when he was cross-jack. Because right now he's not cross-jack, even though he's on the cover. That's supposed to be his thing. But if you look on the right side here, that's what he is right now. He just wears a ski mask. This is back when he was cross-jack. So I love how they blended it in the costume with current to today's.
I thought when it's a smaller image, it looks like battle damage. Now that I see it, that is kind of a cool look, though.
Yeah. And then this is the variant, but sometimes the variants though are actually the flip side colors. So, but that's the team he was originally on.
That's a pretty cool cover. It's very 90s. I like it. I like the 90s. I have the somewhere. I think I have the first trade. I still need to read through it.
Yep. I still love this. Like, I forgot what her name was, but she was a stripper. Or her powers basically happened while she was dancing, and she basically.
Is she a rock body?
Rock body. Yes, like the Thing a little bit, but yeah. So now she's stuck as that like that. I was like, literally, like in her origin, she was just a stripper.
Better than that other guy. What was it? Dial H for Hero? No. There was some guy. He was an electrician who got turned into a woman.
That was Dial H for Hero. That was
Dial H for Hero. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it came Shocking Susie.
I'm not crazy then. Yeah.
Yeah. I like this cover though. It's like nailed to the door.
Nice.
So it looks like our table.
Dude, credit to Tim Seeley where it's due. I'm not a huge fan of his, but it sounds like he's been doing really good with this.
Like I said, I don't know what he's been saying on the internet. I really don't care. Him and Tony Fleeks have been putting out a decent book.
Right on.
And
cool.
this is a Jim Valentino cover here. So, like I said, I'm looking more to basically seeing what's going on with this. Local Man. It's pretty simple when you see the name of the title. Why it's called Local Man, because he's back at home. He's back in Farmington, Wisconsin. And he was basically told he's not allowed to be here anymore. But then, well, people started dying, so he started basically following in the clues. That's why he wears a ski mask to hide his identity. Mm-hmm. And people call him the Local Man. You know, because they don't know his identity. The only one who knows his identity is his ex-girlfriend and the sheriff. Yeah. Look forward to see what's going to happen with this. All right. Let's go to your officially number 3.
My official number 3. We're in the guaranteed going to have these on Thursday stretch of the show. My number 3, speaking of throwbacks to bygone eras, this has been a nice little throwback series from Marvel. If you know me, you've heard me talk about one of my very first favorite Marvel event was Secret Wars, the original one. And so there's been a nice little throwback. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars Battle World. We are on issue number 3 this week. This is a story that takes place within the story, right after Peter Parker gets his black suit. He gets transported to a different part of Battle World, and he and the Human Torch encounter villains that were not part of the regular Secret Wars story. And they also get allies who were not part of the regular Secret Wars story. So there's some new additions to the roster. So right there on the cover, you see Baron Zemo, who was not in the original story. You also get, I think the Absorbing Man is still around. He was in the original story. But then you've got a few other ones like the Constrictor, Electro, and Hobgoblin. And then who just appeared in the last page of issue 2, you had Falcon, Daredevil, and Iceman. So
I like the Hulk because I'm here the variants. Here, Todd Knock.
Yeah, Todd Knock's got a really cool connecting cover. I'm hoping to get all of them. I like Doom and Galactus slugging it out in the background. That's really neat. So yeah, it's been really fun. The art is very reminiscent. It is. It's a little bit more polished and glossier than the original interior for Secret Wars.
It reminds me of the Marvel trading cards.
Yeah. Wow. That looks.
I remember being home and just going, and the kids have the trading cards. They're like, "Oh, that's really cool." But I was like,
"Yeah."
But then I realized like they're not really worth anything unless you have a pack.
Yeah, that is really authentic looking. And of course, they've got the dumb action figure cover. I hate those. When Marvel does the action figure covers, I hate those. But yeah, this has been really fun. So if you like the original Secret, like look at that. That actually looks cool. That looks like the old school art that you would see in like the original.
I don't even know who that is.
That's the Constrictor.
Yeah, but who's he fighting?
Falcon.
That's not Falcon.
Don't.
He's Captain America.
Don't. Oh God. Anywho, yeah, we don't have to deal with that in this because this is from the 80s. So Sam Wilson is the Falcon, and Daredevil's secret identity is still a secret, and he's not questioning his faith or married to Elektra. And Iceman is not out and and gay. So that's a really cool Human Torch cover, by the way. It's really
kind of looks like he's going through looks like molten steel coming off him, like this lava.
Yeah, it looks like a Steve McNiven almost. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's very bizarre. It's out there, just like Secret Worlds, or Secret Wars. So if you like the original, I think you'd really, really like this. It is written by Tom DeFalco, who personally, a lot of his stuff from 80s and 90s Marvel, I really like. So it's really fun. I'm liking it a lot. It's very bright, very colorful. Like I said, just perfectly captures the essence of the original Secret Wars. So definitely check it out.
All right. Cool.
And it's written like it too. Like Spider-Man would do like the self-narration, like thought bubbles and stuff. At least in the first issue he did. Now he's got people he's sharing the stage with, so maybe he's talking more. But
all right, my number 2 is actually right here. We'll find it. The annual.
Nice.
$4.99, but I want to see more. So we got Metamorpho.
Cheaper than the other annual, cheaper than Batman and Robin.
You have Challengers of the Unknown appearing in here, along with Metamorpho, Bumblebee. It's popping up. Battle against Magog rages on Earth 22. Batman and Superman discover a surprising secret by the way of the fifth dimension. Meanwhile, Metamorpho's story picks up at the events of the Elementary arc, as a hero journeys deep within an ancient tomb that may have hidden a deadly connection to his secret origin. Plus, Batman recruits the Challenger of the Unknown for a top secret mission and a special, sizzling story that stars the Teen Titans' most buzzworthy member, Bumblebee. It's a world tour of the world's finest in the first ever series, curated by world's finest architect Mark Waid. 44 pages, $4.99. Dan Moore art. Now, this is going, and I know, right?
I actually saw this. I bet you right now, I would bet you $5 Dennis Culver is writing the Metamorpho story. And if he is, then he's right on the money for it.
Yeah.
I've seen how he writes like Robot Man from Doom Patrol. I'd be very interested.
Yeah, I saw Christopher Cranwell. I'm like, oh, what are you writing, bro? What is Stephanie Williams writing?
I bet. Well, Stephanie Williams is obviously writing the Bumblebee story.
Yeah.
Like, obviously.
Colin Bunn, though, I'm curious to see what he's taking place and what he's writing.
That's interesting too. Unless if he and Dennis Cole, well, yeah, because there's only there's 3 stories, right? Challengers of the Unknown, Metamorpho, Bumblebee, and then of course there's Batman and Superman if they even feature the Magog story. So yeah, that's a lot. And is Dan Wade the artist for all of it, or do they have other artists too? I missed that.
Here's the stories right here.
Oh, okay.
So they're imperiled.
There are 4 writers on one book or one story. Oh, it's the Might World.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And then you have the ties that bind.
Okay. Dennis Culver's so it is the Metamorpho story. Okay.
Yes.
That might be good. That might be good actually.
And then of course it's probably Stephanie Williams,
Yep. Nailed it. Give me my money.
And then Christopher Cranwell's doing Time Check, which is
that's got to be the Challengers of the Unknown.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it might be the weakest part of them, but
maybe. Well, I think the Stephanie Williams could be the weakest part, but
I don't know. I mean, I'll be surprised if she's not.
Well, I mean, you got to think Mark Waid's name is on it, and if he is the architect, if he's the ringleader, you got to be thinking he's going to keep them in check, maybe a little bit.
Probably.
At least that's what I would think.
I mean, or maybe Lynn Cara down there. Paul Kaminsky. I think of Lynn Cara. The hat, the fedora, the glasses. All right. Like I said, I was hoping that it was just going to be Christopher Cranwell doing everything, but then I thought about, wait, there's multiple stories. So it's like, at least it's only like $49, though. Not mine, I'm paying like $9.
That's true.
$10.
That's true.
44 pages, so, but we'll find out if I get my books on Thursday. I'll let you know. But that's it for my number 2.
Well, don't click that button because that was my number 2 as well.
It was your... Honestly, when I picked this, I was like, I did not know it was anybody but Mark Waid and Dan Moore. So I was like, oh, great. But then
there's more.
But then I saw this down here now when I click on the page. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all there in the bottom. Yeah.
So I was like, Williams, is that Leah Williams?
If only. I would welcome Leah Williams over Stephanie Williams. Yeah, so no, World's Finest so far. It has been really great. The last few story arcs have been kind of slow for me to start with, but then halfway through, they do something and it turns me around and it gets me all excited for the next story.
Right.
So yeah, this is the first annual that they're doing. I typically like the annuals that are more like the Batman and Robin one, where it's like a one-shot story. Maybe it's not tied directly to like the current story that's going on. Usually annuals, I see them as like filler stories, like little one-shot fillers. They're not tied to the overall whatever's going on. This one looks like it's trying to do more of like an anthology thing. Maybe it's teasing things to come. I don't know. I know Mark Waid's got some type of big project going on. That's why he's coming off of Shazam after issue 9. Some people say he's going to be rebooting the Justice League. I don't know. But I mean, yeah, the Metamorpho story sounds interesting. Like I said, I've read some Dennis Culver stuff. He's all right. He's a pretty decent writer. Chris Cantwell lost me after Iron Man and blocking me because I asked why he would write certain things about Iron Man.
Dan Wade. I
Dan Wade.
I didn't hear you say that, but Marania thinks he said Dan Wade doing.
Did I say Dan Wade or did you say Dan Wade? I thought you said Dan Wade.
You've been talking this whole
me?
time.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, I don't know. We'll give it a shot. The Imp storyline, the Batmite Mixie-Plick, that is one of the most annoying parts of all of DC canon for me. This was on my number 2. Now that I'm reading all that, it might knock it down to number 3.
Batman and Superman traveling the 5th dimension, like them just going through and running into these people and then leaving. Like that's my wonder.
What if it's like, wasn't there? What was it? Was it Flash, maybe? Like when Jeremy Adams was on it? Wasn't there a story where he was like going through different universes, catching like maybe that could be. I feel like that's just copying, especially so soon. Like,
well, it was Barry Allen that they showed and taught him how to get through here.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Actually, reading some of this maybe knocks it down to the number 3 spot for me. I think Secret Wars just jumped up a spot. But what?
This might be 4 for me.
If Dan Morris still has some art in here, it'll still be. I think it'll still be worth it. Dan Morris is still a fantastic artist. But I dare say we probably have the same number 1.
Probably. Does yours start with a D?
Mine is the famous nickname for John Wayne. You know what John Wayne's nickname was, right?
Jackass.
Oh my God! It was the Duke.
The
Duke. Come on.
Of Earl?
No. Anyway,
anyway, so I'm gonna recap, and then we'll go to, and then you'll recap, and then we'll.
Oh well, before you do that, Undead Quinn is only getting 2 books this week. He says he's getting Dark Ride number 10, another Joshua Williamson book, if I'm not mistaken. That guy is just like pumping out books. He's like the new Donny Cates, just books everywhere. Because for a while, Donny Cates had books coming out left and right from Marvel and.
You don't want to call somebody the new Donny Cates means they're gonna stop writing books soon.
Maybe he's the new and improved Donny Cates.
Is Donny Cates even writing anymore?
That's a really good question. I thought he was still writing Redneck, his vampire series. I could be wrong though.
Because I just remember he got divorced from his wife, and I thought he went just went crazy or something like that.
I think he had some kind of
medical scare too.
I think he had some stuff that he was getting help and therapy for.
Suicide.
Substance, I think, is what I heard. Different substances. I don't know. I don't know anything official. He hadn't made a statement, but.
All right, my number 5 was Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. That was, then I have number 4 was The Agent. And then number 3 is Local Man. And my number 2 we just saw was World's Finest. Zach, count down from 5 to 4.
Yes. My number 5, but not really, is The Power Girl Uncovered number 1. If she was actually uncovered, it would be number 1. My number 4, which is probably definitely going to be number 4 or number 3, is the Batman and Robin Annual number 1 by Joshua Williamson. My number 3 just made a change in the rankings is World's Finest Annual number 1 from Mark Waid and other writers. Number 2 is Secret Wars Battle World number 3 from Tom DeFalco.
And number 1 is Chip Zdarsky's Avengers Senior Citizens Twilight.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Have you heard about that series or looked about
I saw Wes did a short review of issue number 1.
I went through
really
it.
Depressing.
It's Steve Rogers. He's a senator, U.S. senator, and he's like pushing 90, and everyone else is like it's basically senior Avengers.
Yeah, and then Tony Stark's son is the bad guy, I think, or I suppose. But
what are they battling for the remote at the senior home?
Maybe.
But number 1 is Duke number 2 this week.
Yeah, buddy. G.I. Joe Energon universe. Let's go.
Conrad Hauser, aka Duke, is on the run for the very government that he trusted, investigating secrets that may or be more than meets the eye.
Cleverly written. I like
Now
that.
he's about to meet the last person any G.I. Joe fan ever expected. The IRS.
I'm from the IRS.
Are they and friend or foe? Or in it for themselves? Honestly, I wonder if he's going to meet Cobra Commander.
I think it'd be more likely that it's Baroness. Could be. I mean, it could be Cobra Commander. Look, at this point, with what he did with Cobra Commander #1.
Oh, wait. He's going to meet the two twins. He's out in Florida? The two Australian. They're originally from Australia.
Oh, the Deadlocks?
Yeah.
Could be. That'd be wild.
Or was that Cobra Commander?
That was at the end of Cobra Commander.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
That was at the end of Cobra Commander. That would be wild if that's the two that show up. If they show up in Duke, because then that would mean that they're taking place simultaneously at the same time, which would be pretty fun.
Demolition Derby.
Yeah, this has been. It's a very different take on G.I. Joe so far. If you're an old school G.I. Joe fan, this is not the Larry Hama Real American Hero. The team, as far as we know, has not been assembled yet. Duke here. This is basically him dealing with PTSD from that attack from Starscream. That's a fun cover. Nick Dragata.
I know, but nice. I'm like, when I saw the eyes, I was like, I couldn't.
I could. That's okay. I will. I see that one at the LCS. That looks pretty cool. I like Nick Dragata's art style.
But that cover is just kind of weird for me.
He gets some PTSD. His commanding officer, Joe Cotton, the original G.I. Joe, it's like
Dennis Quaid
from the movie. Yes. Tells him to get his head on straight, and Duke's like, up yours. And he goes and tries to investigate for himself. He uncovers this conspiracy. Mars Industries gets involved. They're making weapons that look suspiciously like Decepticons.
His boss, the Colonel, is covering up the whole Transformer thing. Decepticons, robots.
Yep, it's a cover-up. So that's a fun-looking cover, too. So, yeah, now Duke is on the run. It's almost like a Fugitive take, almost. Like a take on the Fugitive, where he's on the run, and he's got Stalker and that other guy whose name I forgot.
Jay should know. Jay's in the chat.
Jay, who's the other guy with all the bullets? You're a Joe fan. It's not Bazooka.
Gung Ho?
Gung Ho? Oh, it might be. No.
I don't know. I don't know. There's just so many freaking names.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot. I only know Stalker because I actually have a little figurine of him somewhere over here. I thought I did. But,
one man's trying to... Yeah.
Geeky says, don't get World's Finest Annual. He said it sucked. Interesting.
All right. Thank you for your opinion.
Interesting. We'll see.
Well, I'm not getting anything until I get my tires fixed.
There you go. But yeah, I've really been liking this. I like what Josh Williamson and Robert Kirkman are setting up with the Energon universe. This actually is Transformers is really, really good. G.I. Joe has the potential to overtake it as my favorite part of this whole universe so far.
I just want more Void Rebels. It's the cute distraction, but I want more Void Rebels. To me, that's more the superior book.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't hate it, but I like G.I. Joe more than Void Rivals. I like Transformers more than Void Rivals. Wait, are you saying Transformers is just a distraction too?
No, I like Transformers.
Okay.
Both those Void Rivals and Transformers are my two books I'm enjoying the most.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
I do love, the Ninja Turtles and all the stuff that's coming out over at IDW, Saturday Morning Adventures, Moon Knight, but I mean, what's the other one I was reading? World's Finest. But honestly, if I could only pick 3 books, Actually, hell, if I only picked one book right now, and currently I'd be Garth Ennis, James Bond. I do love Transformers. I mean, but I don't know how long I'll be keeping up Transformers. I mean, if the art quality goes down, as far as the Daniel Warren Johnson's not drawing anymore, even though he started writing it, I might not care for it as much. I don't know, but anyway, Duke. I never was a huge GI Joe fan. I just remember that in the movie he gets injured, and then they're like, "Oh shit, we can't kill him off like we did Optimus," you know. It pissed off so many people, so they're like, at the end, Duke's like, "Hey guys, I'm alive." But like I said, I GI Joe action figures were better than the cartoon for series for me. But I don't know. Anyway,
well, I've been enjoying it. I'm looking forward to issue number 2. Josh Williamson has been on a roll between this and Cobra Commander and Superman and Green Arrow, and we'll see what his Batman and Robin has been like, but that dude has just been on fire lately. Like, he's not quite at Jeff Johns level yet, but he's got potential. He's going places. If he keeps it up like this, he's going to be going places. So, but yeah, that is my number 1.
Alrighty. Let's go look at trades. I'm sorry.
Right on.
Trades coming out this week. Urban Legends, you can skip. Now, Dark Avengers.
Hey, nice.
I don't know why they're spotlighting that, but okay.
Look at that sweet Mike Deodato art, though. I think it was also Bendis writing, but that was actually when Bendis could write fairly well.
Hey, it's Wolverine. He's gay.
Hey! Did they spotlight that very early on with Dakin, whatever his name is?
He was gay. Yeah, it was common.
Did they know that early? Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like
that wasn't a retcon thing. Okay.
No. Yeah, he was gay back then.
So you had multiple gay mutants, Marvel, but you just had to go for Iceman or Kitty Pryde.
Venom, the Protector, was actually really cool. Daredevil Born Again.
Huh.
Instead of reading it, just give me the gallery because I can read the. Fuck off! I'm not gonna pay $50.
Oh, is that just the cover? Oh, that's just the covers. That's not the actual story.
It's a gallery edition. It's not even the story.
That's dumb. I was about to say that's pretty smart to be selling the story while the show is picking up buzz with the production and everything.
I'm pretty sure it's just art.
It looks like that might be the whole. No, that's the actual story. 226 through 233.
You think it is? Okay, I mean, I guess so. But why call it a gallery edition?
It's oversized.
I guess
it looks really big. It's made for people like Breen, so they can read it. Sorry, Breen. I'm sorry. That was a low shot.
Deadly Glass. The compendium's coming out. Thanks. I just got all the absolute oversized editions now. The compendium. Thanks. You can get the whole entire story, including the new stuff, for $60. Or you can just release the last thing.
But that's just in trade paperback. That's not like a hardcover or anything.
No, I know, but still, it's like it just. Ugh. Well, it's a compendium. Why wouldn't it be hardcover though?
I would think it would be hardcover.
It'd be weird if it's a soft cover.
Rhaegar, that was good. He said little golden books are made for people like Zach. I used to have a collection of little golden books, actually.
Yeah. Still a really good series by Rick Remender. I'll go check it out. Yeah. Trade paperback, yeah. Almost 1,400 pages. $60.
Shoot.
Yep.
Very nice. All right, Maranya. See ya. She says she'll catch the rest of this on the replay.
Yes. In 30 minutes, she'll be going live over there, continuing the Marvel role-playing adventure they do over there.
Over on I Love Comics.
Yes.
In case you're new and you're wondering, what is that Marvel role-playing thing? Go check out I Love Comics every
It's going to be
Tuesday
a
night.
fantastic episode with the Fantastic Four. Alrighty. Then we have the Clone Saga on the bus. Honestly, I would rather read this than read the Zeb Wells shit and anything that's Superior Spider-Man. Fuck off with that crap.
Actually didn't mind Superior Spider-Man all that much.
Ben Reilly is awesome. Sorry.
Ben Reilly is awesome. I'm not going to deny that. Ben Reilly is cool. Scarlet Spider. Right on.
Yep. Don't think about this. Star Wars, Rise of the Sith.
Yeah, I think that's some of their Dark Horse comics that just got reprinted.
Mm.
Typically, whenever something's like pre-Disney, they call it Star Wars Legends. So that's pretty neat.
All right.
Yo, my boy, though.
Is Breen still here?
Danny Rand. I don't know if Breen is still here.
I don't know, but I get some Weird Science, and we got some Shook. Black Horror Anthology.
I'm just going to skip my thing right in the middle. Danny Rand, the early years.
Zach, you're making it hard for me not to make jokes about you.
It's Iron Fist. What? I'm sorry. You're the one who's skipping the iconic Iron Fist.
I know.
Weird Science and Shook.
Yes.
I've never heard of Shook. I've heard of Weird Science.
Weird Science, yeah. He's over on West's channel all the time.
Ha! Good one.
All right, EC Archives, Weird Science.
That's a pretty neat looking cover, though.
I love this.
It's dinosaurs on a spaceship. This is a Doctor Who episode, y'all. One of the best Doctor Who episodes. Wally Wood.
The guy gave Power Girl her rack. It is. He kept increasing it.
That's true. That's true.
This value price.
Really. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What?
You say that really fast. It sounds like you said he gave Power Girl Iraq. I was like, you gave a fictional character a country?
Sweet.
Okay, sorry.
It's better than Kurak. All right, this value price subcover collects Weird Science issues 13 through 18 with remastered digital color based on Marie Severance original tones. Cool. Includes adaptations of 2 Ray Bradbury tales. Awesome. The Long Years and Mars is Heaven. Forward by Jerry Weiss, comic art historian and author of the Hugo Award nominated Ray Bradbury and Illustrated Life. $20 for 216 pages. If you like sci-fi, 1950s kind of like, horror, this is kind of cool. I told you not to park on that planet. Well, I didn't know there'd be dinosaurs.
I like those old retro spacesuits where it's like the Mysterio helmets.
Oh, that's issue 15, the cover for that.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Shook, a Black Horror Anthology. Shit. Or Shook. 12 funkified tales of terror. In partnership with Second Sight Publishing, Dark Horse Comics is proud to present Shook, a Black Horror Anthology with over 119 pages of terrorized material. The anthology is filled with stories from a range of award-winning Black writers and artists. Stemming from a love of Southern Gothic horror, and this anthology boasts a cadre,
you got it right,
of award-winning and nominated writers representing awards such as the Will Eisner Awards, the Ringo Awards, the Hugo Awards, and this large collection of Glyph Comic Awards winners and nominees in a single publication, including work by David Walker from Bitterroot, Black Panther Party. Okay, wow. John Jennings, Kindred and the Blacker Ink. Rodney Barnes, Philadelphia. Okay, so I recognize that guy, at least. Sit back and follow us on this journey of terror, suspense, nightmares, and in the darkest depths of fear. Oh, man. So basically, this can be like a bunch of like black people walking into a white neighborhood and get scared, right? So I couldn't resist.
Better you than me.
Oh, shit. Don't shoot.
I thought it was going to be like a bunch of older comic writers because like the cover looks like the older comic like Green gets.
Doesn't it?
So kind of a
there's new stuff, so
twist.
All right. Iron Fist without Power Man. Celebrating 50 years of Iron Fist, Marvel is proud to present the early adventures of martial arts legend Danny Rand. The man who is no longer Iron Fist because he's white.
he will always be Iron Fist.
Collection not only includes his complete color comic series, but also Iron Fist exploits in the black and white magazine's Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
After an expedition to find Kunlun, left Rand's parents dead, he found the path of the mystical city and mystical society, and spent a decade there training, gaining the shattering power of the Iron Fist. Danny set out to the Western world to avenge his parents' deaths. He's joined by detectives Misty Knight, and Colleen Wing, and also starring their own, who also starred in their own 3-part solo exploit, Chris Claremont and Marshall Rogers. So we got. Must be the Daughter of the Dragons.
Daughters of the Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Marvel Team Up, 63, 64. Deadly Hands Kung Fu. That's kind of cool. Bizarre Adventures, 25.
Yeah.
Oversized Casebound. Wow.
There's a lot in there.
Claremont, Doug Mensch. Racist. And then we have John Byrne. I will not mention that guy's name.
Who? I can't see any names.
This one right here.
Tony is. Oh, that guy. The Black Lightning creator. Yeah. Larry Hama. I didn't realize he wrote anything for Iron Fist.
It'll be Nebris and John Byrne.
John Byrne. The GOAT.
And then here's the other cover. Which I think would be more fun.
Roy Thomas, too.
I want this cover.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Oh, yeah, Sabretooth's first appearance. He looks like Dolph Lundgren a little bit right there. I like that subtitle. White Snow, White Doom. It's funny.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Cool. Wait, so that's it. So that's one of the issues that's got to be in there, though. That Iron Fist issue. Nice.
I don't see the cover.
I don't see it either.
Oh, it's right here. It's Snowfire.
Okay, so it's number 14. Okay.
Snowfire. Who needs Iron Fires? I want Snowfire.
Right.
All right.
Neat.
But yeah, that's it. I don't think there's any. Oh wait, did I look at the other ones?
I don't know. We kind of stopped. We got off track looking at those trades.
Hold on. Trades, hardcovers. Boom. And it's like, oh, Marvel hardcovers. Okay, cool. All right.
The Dark Avengers looks good. The Daredevil Born Again looks good. I like the Iron Fist collection a lot.
Kamen Rider. There you go.
Kamen Rider. Lord of the Jungle.
Lord of the Jungle, which you guys should be picking up. That is awesome. That's Jan Jurgens at his finest. And then the artist who basically captures Sal Buscema's art.
Yeah, it's like a Sal
really
Buscema
cool.
doppelganger.
It is phenomenal. Then that's it. Yeah. All right. That's it for this week, though.
Short week. Very short list this week. Actually, I think all of my weeks. I mean, since I pruned down my comic lists, like next week is 3 books. The week after is 4 books. The last week of February, I have a lot. Or the second to last week. February the 21st, I have 9 books on my pull list that I'm going to have to trim down to 5. So.
I'm not sure how many books I have for next week, but I'd probably be a lot because I noticed that it's like I hardly get any like one week and a little bit of next week. It's all of a sudden it's like, yeah, here's all the $400 books we were supposed to get over the past month, but I'll get pushed to 1 week. So, looking forward to see what's coming out though. Like I said, I'm looking forward to Ultimate Spider-Man number 2. Some of these other books. Some more Transformers. Firepower ends at the end of next month.
That's the big week where I have like 9 issues on my pull list. One of them is the finale of Firepower.
Firepower comes out February 28th, I think it is.
21st.
21st, right around there.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'm hoping we get a compendium.
That'd be nice. Typically, the Kirkman books, I mean, he did that with Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So I know Firepower is not as big as Walking Dead, but I have to think that he would do it at some point.
Did Birthright get a collection? Did what was it on he was doing?
Invincible's got.
Well, obviously, Invincible, Walking Dead are his bread and butter. That's his big thing where he gets all the money from.
Right.
He did the other one, Oblivion song.
Oblivion Song. Birthright. Oh, Birthright is Joshua Williamson. Why am I
Oh,
looking at
sorry, my
Birthright?
bad.
Oblivion. I mean, it's got a oversized hardcover volume. Oh no, it does have a compendium. Oblivion Song
So
does have a compendium. So yeah, Robert Kirkman does like to do the oversized compendiums and omnibuses. So probably
it
he'll do that with Firepower down
can't
the
be
line.
all too bad if he's giving the old people a chance to read the book by making the book bigger. Can't hit the guy too much.
Giant size.
But yeah, imagine that Dark Avengers, cool concept where Norman Osborn is actual a villain and doesn't give a two shits about Peter Parker except wanting to kill him.
But he puts on a front and pretends to be a good guy.
Yes,
It's really cool. If Lex Luthor and current Josh Williamson Superman, if he turns out to be evil, then it's just like he just played the longer game that Norman Osborn did in Dark Avengers. Norman Osborn and Lex Luthor are almost identical.
Pretty much.
But yeah, Dark Avengers was a cool concept though. I did like the that whole era of Marvel with the Avengers was neat.
I think they're gonna have it where Lex pretty much dies. That's why I see them ending it. Because they don't. Lex goes out as a good guy, only to fake his own death and actually turn out to be the villain the whole entire time.
I don't see that happening. They're not gonna kill.
I don't want.
Not before the movie comes out and Lex Luthor is the villain in the movie. They're not gonna kill him.
Honestly, if I was controlling Marvel, Jameson would always be the way he was, hating Spider-Man to the day he freaking dies. He doesn't need character growth. He's there to be antagonistic for Parker. That's his role. He's not there.
Why are we talking about Jameson?
I'm just saying certain characters I prefer them to be the way they are. I understand people wanted to change after 40 years, so let's try something different. Problem is when you start doing that, that opens the door for everything else to start being changed.
Yeah. Okay. So by that token, what's her name? By that, Melnitz putting on a jumpsuit in Ghostbusters is different.
No, it's actually new. It's not new at all.
Well,
it's old.
The movies. It is in the cartoons. I realized in the cartoons they did it. I realized.
Yeah, a long time ago.
But in the movies,
even the action figure, she had a Ghostbusters outfit. She had a pink one.
God dog it! Just poke holes in my examples. Fine, whatever. Throw up my table and leave. I like the change. So there you go. Peter Parker should always be 16 eating.
Heck yeah, bro.
Oh, Breen called you out. Then he would never be married, and you would never have Spider-Girl. You would never have Mayday.
We don't have Mayday right now.
We had Mayday. We had a glorious.
We don't have Spider-Girl. We have Ghost Spider.
Okay, Mr. I read back issues. Just pass those up. Anyway.
Anyway.
Rhaegar, Breen is team me. I made Dad proud this week.
Yes. This week. That's your
this week.
I may be losing the war, but I won this week.
I won this battle, doggone it. I'm going to hold on to this victory for as long as I can.
All right. That's it for tonight, though. Thank you guys for showing up, man. Raker is a great seeing you. Glinzer, great seeing you as well, man. MK, Marania, I did Quinn, Jay Lucien, Evil Black Cat, Mark McGrath. Every time I hear the name, I think of Sugar Ray every single time. And
Elk of Antioch. We missed him earlier today. Earlier in the stream. And Jughead.
Jughead. Sweet. Awesome. If you guys are ever done so, please click like. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you're getting or what books you look kind of cool. Yeah. That's it for this week, and we'll see you on Thursday for the best of the week.
That's right. And be sure to go check out I Love Comics channel in about 10 minutes or so, where they'll start the Marvel RPG. You can watch those guys do what they do.
Yes. Later.
Have a